It's that time again. It's time for another Splatfest. Let's just jump straight into things, shall we? This Splatfest, it's going to be kind of a short one, to be honest, because I actually started to play some of this last night when it first went live, which this one's kind of weird. Only just because this one, they bumped up the time by an hour, so it started an hour earlier. And that kind of threw me off guard, so I got to play a little bit of this last night. So I'm already up to champion because of that. I'm going until I get the king rank. So yeah, this should be like maybe an hour to 2 hours at the most. It shouldn't be that long. I've already made sure this time it won't be that long. I know everyone's eyes right now are glued to Awesome Games Done Quick, which I don't blame you guys because that's been me this entire week. But very on and off of that marathon, watching a lot of the runs, and I know a lot of people want to get back to that, so I'll be playing this for a little bit and then, well, going from there. So this one's team action versus team comedy, two completely different movie genres, so it's a kind of a weird pairing if you ask me. So I just realized I had to turn back on something. I turned off motion control just to record the one little opening video for the YouTube bumper, as you want to call it. But yeah, this is action versus comedy. I'm on action because out of the two movies, I don't know, I usually enjoy watching action movies more than comedies, and it's just simply because comedies are either very hit or miss for me. It really depends on the movie. But actions, for the most part, I can normally just get into. So that's why I'm on team action. I like me a good comedy film, but I've seen some pretty terrible comedy films over the past couple years. But I can't really think of too many bad action films I've seen. So we have, I think this is a new map rotation starting too, so I started just the right time. So we got fitness, starfish, and the normal shifty station. Shifty station this time around has been really cool. Once we get to it, I'll talk about the gimmick of this shifty station layout. But I think it's the best one. I think a lot of people have been echoing the same opinion. It's the best shifty station design we've had yet. Which really makes you sad to see this go away after the Splatfest is over. I wish this was a stage that would just stay around forever. I feel like once the Splatfests are finally over in like, what, a year and a half or so? Because I think they said that they're going to be supporting Splatfest for like 2 years this time around. So probably after the Splatfests are all finally said and done, they'll probably make Shifty Station a permanent map. But we'll see. Oh, that's a bad start. Really bad start. Wow. I was hoping I was going to blindside this guy. You know, I haven't really seen that new hairstyle all too much. I don't know. I don't think that many people like the bun style pigtails. Because I don't really see it on that many girl characters. Come on. Got him. I'm getting better with the inkjet, which is good. Because one of my favorite weapons has inkjet. So it kind of helps to get good at the sub-weapon, or special weapon, I should say, that's on one of your favorites to use in the game. I'm getting a lot more use out of the splash, because of just how good and versatile this thing has been. It's been good for me in any scenario I need. Good for killing, and also for covering it quick. Even ink consumption isn't that bad. Not a good spot to jump back on. This is not looking good. Motion control is also getting a little wonky because my controller's dying, so I have it plugged in. I never really like playing with motion control when I have to charge my controller because I'm tethered down, and that makes it a lot harder to move quick. Oh, I didn't know someone else behind him at the time. Yeah, this is a real bad start. When I was playing this last night, I had a lot of rocky games. Had a lot of great games, and I had a lot of terrible games. It's been very back and forth, I noticed, but I think the overall consensus so far is I'm believing Team Comedy might have more of the popular vote, but they're definitely having more of the... crap. They're having more of the wins, from what I've been noticing. I mean, a game like this has really proven that point. Come on, how are you not dead? Also, I'm not having the greatest teammates. I just saw my teammate kind of sit there in the ink for a while, not do anything. At that point, you have to kind of get up and either start moving or spray some ink so you can recover yourself. And he wasn't doing that. Not the greatest team to start off in. So we're going to change it up. That was a bad first game. What is that, like a 20% for us at the most? Maybe like 15. Oh, 14, even lower. Oh man, that was terrible. Yeah, am I not surprised I'm the one who inked the most? Oh, we had a level 5 brush on the team, which pretty much means they don't know what they're doing. Ink brush takes a while to learn, and it's not a good weapon to choose at level 5. It just guarantees failure, unfortunately. Oh, good. Comm error. I've been getting a lot of these all of a sudden. Great. I mean, you can't have Splatfest without communication errors, so I'm not surprised. Hopefully this time we have a more balanced team. Yeah, it looks, for the most part, more balanced. Also, I think we have a Let's Player in here. Caleb Plays. Sounds like a Let's Player name. I want to check something. I haven't really seen too much of the HDQ stream today. Looks like they're doing Dark Souls 3, so I picked a good time. I noticed most of the runs I really want to start watching for today, the final day, don't start until like 7 o'clock. So I have plenty of time to kind of do whatever now, but the normal time I would stream is when everything's happening at once. So I kind of want to make sure I'm ready for that. There's been a lot of good runs this year. So I've been pretty happy with the event from what I've been watching. Going into it, I wasn't thinking I was going to watch this Awesome Games as much because, I don't know, something about this one I almost felt like I wasn't going to enjoy as much for some reason. It might also be because some of the main series that this event have aren't appearing this year. Like, I don't think there's any Mario 64, which we had Sunshine to make up for it, and I thought that was a great run. 100% Sunshine was really entertaining to watch. But we also don't have any Super Metroid at all, and this is the first GDQ I think that's never appeared in, which is really weird to think about. It's been a main series ever since the beginning, and now all of a sudden it's not in it. That's a real big change, because that usually brought in the most money between the Save the Animal and Kill the Animals donation incentive. It always bounced back and forth to a point where that raised almost like half of their donations at one point. So I'm surprised that was cut. But I've been watching more and more of the marathon than I was expecting to this year, so that's always good. GDQ is always a good time to watch. Usually the time in the year I usually watch the most speedruns. Usually on and off throughout the year. But when the Game Done Quick streams happen, awesome in summer, that's usually when I turn into a lot of speedruns. I just like the commentary behind it, explaining how everything works. I notice a lot of individual runners don't do that as often, but it's because of how often they run these games. They can't do it every time they do a reset. So I can usually just get into a marathon run more. There we go. You're welcome, teammate. Not the smartest roller. He just keeps on rolling when he gets shot. It's not what you do. Yeah, really just used the inkjet to avoid the shots because I was out of ink. It's a good idea, I just kind of wish I got him. But, oh well. What are you going to do? Alright, that was actually a good flank. We're pushing him back, so this is the game that we had last game, just on our side now, where they can't leave their area, and I like that. Good game for us, although they must be raging. Oh! How did I kill? That was a lag kill for me, because that shouldn't have worked. Also, why do they have a beacon at their spawn point? That's the most useless thing because you never use the beacon. The game automatically selects your spawn point, not the beacon. So whoever dropped that there just kind of pressed the button and said, alright, that's good enough. They weren't paying attention. And that's usually what happens with beacon players. They just kind of drop it without noticing. Yeah, it was a pretty big curb stomp in comparison to last time. Although they had very similar weapons. They had 2 crack-on rolls, so that doesn't help. Weapon variety is a big deal. Alright, so let's see. Can we get a different map this time? I like the one we were playing on, but I don't want 3 times in a row, so please. Okay, good. Got a new map. I forgot one of the updated clothing in the game is now masks. Because Japan, they wear a lot of masks. Because a lot of the areas I know are polluted. So you'll see a lot of people walking around Japan streets in places like Tokyo and such wearing masks for health reasons. So they just added that to Splatoon just as one of the standard clothing options now, and I think that's great. Because we Americans will see it's like, why are they wearing masks? That just looks stupid. But there's a natural reason behind it, so that's cool to me. Starting off some bomb rushes. Come on. This guy just doesn't want to leave, and I can see that. There you go. Fished him out. A good lag shot. I just noticed the second he popped is when my shot hit. That worked out perfectly because his egg didn't matter. See if I can flank. Yeah, there you go. Nice. So good dodging. I'm actually surprised that worked. Alright, let's continue this trend. Yeah, they're barely being able to move out of this area. That's good. I like that. Thought for a sec I was going to get blindsided by just going around the corner, but nope, we're good. Ah, I just killed that one person too. Dang it, Disco Toast. What a weird name. Alright, now they're starting to push, because I think 3 of us died at once. There's more ink over here. Gotta take care of this now. One more good shot. There you go. Perfect. That should be enough to win. Yeah, I think that's good enough, said very least. A lot of ink. If you have games like this, I'll be happy. Because that means we'll get the not champion, king, even quicker than I expected. Alright, again, I think of my shirt. Nice. Means I can roll it and keep the pieces. So how does everyone feel about this Splatfest? Because this one in particular, I haven't really heard many people talk about. This is one of those themes people are just kind of on in general. They don't really care. I'm kind of one of them, to be honest, just because it's two completely different types of movies. It's kind of hard to compare an action film and a comedy film. So I get what they're doing because they're trying to see, hey, what's your personal preference in a movie? But at the same time, it's not easy to compare these two. It's comparing apple and oranges. Yeah, they're like from the same family, they're fruits, but they're completely different types of fruits. It doesn't work out. The weird themes about Splatfests in general anymore have been kind of souring compared to the first game, because it's actually something we bring up in the Splatoon playthrough in the LP League, which is going to be like the next playthrough going up. Currently working on putting that together now. And one of the things we bring up in that is something that I know a lot of people kind of feel the same way about with this game, but Splatoon 1 just had the better themes for Splatfest. There were a lot more themes that just made more sense for the event. Like, you had a lot of partner themes, like Team Autobot versus Team Decepticon. You had SpongeBob versus Patrick, Pokemon Red versus Pokemon Blue. But then when you didn't have those themes, you had a lot more themes that honestly made a lot more sense, to be honest. Like cats versus dogs, past versus future. Well, you had a lot more of the big ones too. I'm trying to remember a lot of them now, because there were so many. There were so many themes that just made sense. But here we keep on getting a lot of themes that, I don't know, they feel a lot more basic. And some of these themes I don't really feel work as well. So, I don't know. I kind of want to see like some more Splatfest themes that are kind of like the first game, where there's a lot more of an argument being made for a lot of these themes, instead of something that's like a clear-cut winner, because there's not much of an argument that be had. Because unfortunately, a lot of the things we've had so far have been kind of one-sided style themes. This is kind of one of them, because it's like, alright, I get the point of the movies, but at the same time, most people can just say this one because it's all they watch. Action and comedy are nowhere near the same thing. I just want to see them have more varied Splatfest themes like the first game. Have more that have a good argument to them, that can bring on discussion. I don't know, we just haven't had those. It's just, I still really enjoy the event. I like how they handle it here compared to the first game. They handle it a lot better here. I just don't know what's been going on with the theme department though, because I almost feel like I don't have any idea. They just kind of pull a random thing out of a hat. I think they need to have a brand deal theme coming up soon. Next handful of Splatfest, sometime this year, I feel like they need to do some kind of themed Splatfest partnered up with someone, like they did with Splatoon 1. So maybe go back to Hasbro and get another idea from them, or try another TV show. Try something in-house so you can do another Pokemon comparison. I mean, they did Red vs. Blue for the anniversary. They could do something like that now for like the new Pokemon games of what do you prefer, the sun or the moon, for Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and Sun and Moon. So I honestly think that would work. They just gotta try something like that. I would like to see them do that, because that'd be nice. It'd be a good variety to our Splatfest themes. I don't know, that's just me. Let's see, did we win? Oh yeah, we did. Almost looked like for a second it's gonna be closer than 50 to 4-2. But it's not, and I'll take it. I've been noticing, playing this one in particular, whenever I get a win, I've been noticing my win amount has been different each time. Like, victory last game was +6, and then this victory was a +5. What counts for that? Is that just how much we ink in total as a team, or how much you ink as a single player? Because I don't think it's that. It has to be a team thing. I've noticed that it varies game to game, so it has to be based on how much your team does. So I'm guessing more of a gap between your scores will give you a bigger victory bonus. I don't think it was always like that. I think that might have been a little bit different. Maybe they changed it. This stuff you pay attention to when you're waiting for the next game to start. It's so random. Those are pretty big headphones. Those are the kind of headphones you wear when you're at a shooting range. But yet they call them studio headphones in this game. Like, those are not studio headphones. Those are gun headphones. You use those to isolate the sound, not to listen to your music. They're way too thick for that. Although I noticed, like, Toad from Super Mario Odyssey, whenever you run into him, he's wearing headphones that big too. It's like, geez, Nintendo, do you guys just use the biggest headphones you find for listening to stuff? Because that, I don't know. I don't think I'd want bulky headphones that big. I don't mind me some bulky headphones, they sound good, but if they're that big, that might be a different story. They're next to impossible to take with you at that point. Hoping to kill the bucket before we got the second swing out. That didn't work. Yeah. Flushes him out. I've been delaying my bomb shots a lot more as of late, and it's good you do that. It helps to delay your bomb shots since you can actually see where you're aiming a dang thing. Unless you just want to throw one at random. Kind of want to know where you're throwing. Oh, God! Didn't think I was that close to the edge. My own fault. Nope, bucket. Looks like they have more on the map covered to be in danger for. I would think it'd be more of a tied situation than danger for their sake. Right now we're definitely pushing them back, so now the danger's justified. Nice, last second kills are always the best. That's a curb stomp. Having a lot better games today, though, I've noticed so far compared to last night. Because, like, the first half of me playing last night was just losses. Direct losses. But then the second half, I had a lot more wins. So, yeah, that's a pretty big difference. I mean, so far, I'm having kind of similar results today. Where I'm just having the wins carry over. That's always good. Alright, let's continue on. Can we just get Shifty Station soon, please? I really want to play that map. It's so good. I played it so much last night. I haven't seen it once yet. Come on. I'm playing for almost half an hour. I kind of want to see that map. I almost thought for a second that we weren't going to get a full team, so they would have just re-queued the lobby. Yeah, we'll do that. No shifty station today. Please. Just please. Eventually. Pop it back up. Okay, I don't like how this brush is just following me. You don't do that. I don't remember that sponge being there before. Was that just added in a recent update? Because like I said, I do not remember a sponge actually being at our side of the map before. That's new. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna bother. As soon as I seen that shield appear, oh my god, that was a good shot. But yeah, as soon as I see that shield appear and you're flying in the air, it's not worth going for it. And make it much harder to kill someone using ink jet when they have an ink shield on. With that ink armor, it takes too long to destroy it when they're up there. Hey there, Ember Flame X. How you doing today? Oh, I didn't know that was a brush behind the corner. Otherwise, I wouldn't have rushed. Okay, I thought for a second I took out the inkjet, but alright, sure. As long as he's dead, I don't care who does it. That should work. Flush him out a bit. Oh, I was hoping that would have been a last second shot. That would have killed. Oh, even during the disruptor. Still got me. Come on. Alright, they keep on pushing like this. We're gonna lose, so push back. Alright, this should work. Flush him out a bit. Teammate, take care of him, please. Nice shot. Hopefully this guarantees the victory. Because it was pretty close at the end, but yeah, we won. That's an easy win. It was a very convenient one for our teammates. It's called B, wearing the yellow shirt. This makes the most sense. I don't know how many more games I haven't made before I gotta jump back out to get another refresh my money. I think I have like another 2 or 3 left. That was a funky beat. I barely held down the joystick and it just really sounded auto-tuned. Wow. Some low beat drums. Oh no, I have 5 games left in me before I have to refill my money. Okay, good. I'm pushing for a lot of money because all these new gun upgrades have been introduced in the shop are very expensive. I don't have any experience right now. I'll probably go for that once I have everything bought again, since now we can prestige. So glad. We finally got it. I just noticed it now because I tapped out. But Shifty Station. Yeah. This one's really cool because they bring the invisible platform gimmick from single player into a multiplayer stage. But it's done in a really clever way because they got bars on it. So it's kind of like Rainbow Road in that sense. You know, one of the Rainbow Roads that protects you. In 64 much. So you can see kind of where you need to go. And that really helps. It's just so cool. Right there had an invisible platform. This is also invisible. I just wish that this would stay around after Splatfest is done, because I really like this shifty station. It's so cool. Oh, con ledge! It was close. I thought for a sec I was going to clip that bomb. Nice. I don't know how Glitch Kent didn't actually attack. Oh, you're 17 there, Ember. Nice. Oh, watch it. No, really? Oh, it was a splatter shot. That explains it. Those things shoot quick. Thought I was getting killed by something that wouldn't shoot that fast. But to be fair, besides the one Swiffer, they're all quick weapons. Hey, did you? How you doing today? I mean, I'm doing alright, so thanks for asking. Oh. Get nervous when that bomb's that close to me. I'm doing now a lot more when using inkjet. One of the best things to do is funny enough to not use inkjet when using inkjet. Because moving around with that thing is very slow, so swimming around with a squid, ooh yeah, much better. That's it. I got away. Nope, you're coming back here. Oh, you're Julian. Okay, that's the name. See, I heard it once before, but that was a while ago. Cause I know you know my friend, Matsupe Adventures, because I've seen your name from his stuff a lot. As I'll call you Julian then, from now on. That's true. Oh, you're also Jewish, dude. Ember. Oh, okay. See, that kind of stuff you never guess by just looking at someone. Oh, what the heck? Just jump right into death. Oh, and you're Danish. Wow, okay, I think you're my first Danish viewer then. I've had some people from out of the country, that's for sure, view the stream, but I don't think Danish. We're DJ. Oh, okay. Hey, whichever one you want me to call you. I'll call you whatever. Oh, fun. Oh, I guess while I'm out, I'll re-roll my shirt stuff to keep the pieces. Let's go scrub it. Okay, from Russia. Yeah, definitely haven't had a Russia viewer before. That's new for me. If you know, Ember, what was your guys' Splatfest theme? Because I think it was supposed to be different this time. I know once in a while the European themes match up with North American, but I think yours was different this time. I'll have to look it up. I have no idea. I don't think a lot of the websites who usually do stat tracking on Splatfest actually have these ones currently listed. I mean, from what I'm reading, apparently it's supposed to be a global theme, so maybe it is the same. Roller, you don't just stand there with the roller on the floor. You move. Now how to get start. Just hope they don't go AFK in the middle. That's always the worst. There, finally. I don't know how you didn't kill. The blood is red like communism. The dark truths. I mean, that's why we don't have red ink in Splatoon, because communism. Can't have those squid kids get in some really questionable territory here. I mean, we had red ink once. And we just said it was ketchup. Good enough. Put that down. I'd like to see around their sponge a bit. That was too much ink. Oh wow, what was that? A nozzle nose, that explains a lot. Cause I got killed in 3 shots quick, and those things are a 3-shot gun. I read that at first there, Ember, when you said Putin Putin. I read that as pudding. Like, what does pudding have to do with this? What happens when you look at chat like for a split second? You can see me. How the heck? I was aiming straight at him. I'm surprised none of those hit after a while. The dang terrain blocked the shots. Oh, wow. Dang, no scope shot over there. Yeah, I think they won now. That was a good push. That's taking a while. I think someone threw a bomb. Must be one of the auto bombs. They take forever to explode. Okay, they should have exploded by now. This is not an auto bomb. Are we just gonna all get kicked? Today, please. What's going on? Okay. Why did it take that long for the game to just end? Oh, it was not worth that kind of suspense. Let's see, they still doing Dark Souls 3 on GDQ. Yeah, but they're about done, looks of things. What's next, anyways? I know today doing both Dark Souls 3 is their incentive and Bloodborne. Oh, that's actually next. Jeez, 2 Souls games in a row, speedrun. That's a lot of Souls. I mean, the first one I'm really looking forward to watch tonight is going to be A Link to the Past. Because they got a randomizer incentive, and that's great. I mean, we've seen plenty of randomizers if we go on the Twitch with that game anymore, but it's still be nice to see the marathon setting. Kind of want to see what they do with it. Is there pink ink? I think there is, yeah. But I don't think it's a color you see that often. So yeah, have any of you guys been watching any of the runs going on for Awesome Games Done Quick this year? And if so, what's been your favorite run so far? I'm trying to think what would be my favorite one. Who am I seeing? Superman 64 has been one of my favorites so far, just because it was so stupid to see. Just, we all knew the game was broken, but how much they broke it apart. And just how hilarious that commentary was. It was great. I'm glad that got met. Then the Mario Sunshine run was also pretty high up there for me. It was also really good. Hey there, Super Spyro, how are you doing today? I see you're on the opposite side. I like me a good action flick too. Green ink? Yeah, I think there's also green ink. Again, I don't think you see it as often, but it's like lighter greens. I know green is definitely one of the colors you'll see on rotation. They're just pushing right into our base now. I didn't know there was a bomb there. You have a shield on. You don't need the umbrella up. How do you not notice the auto bomb? Was that a disruptor from a mine? Is that new? Because I don't remember that ever happening. So he's gonna die. Really? Ah, dang it. A teammate was jumping there, so it tipped him off. I don't know why a teammate was jumping to that spot. That's a terrible spot to jump to. It's right next to the base. I think team matches are unfair, Ember. It depends on the team, because some teams are much better than others. The best thing to do in a game like this is to try to pair up with a group of people and just play it together, be like voice chat. A game like this is really designed for like local teams in mind or online teams. But randoms, it really depends. And that's another thing, yeah, the leveling pairing. They've been better about that with Splatoon 2 compared to the first. Because I still remember there were plenty of times you could jump into a lobby. You could be like level 12 and you find a max level 50. But in this one, I think it's a little bit more balanced because I think they're trying to base it upon... I know I'm trying to do levels, but for Splatfest, they're also trying to base it upon how long you've played the Splatfest. So they're basing it upon your Splatfest level 2. So if I'm a champion, only, for the most part, paired up with champions. And if not, it's the next level down, which was Defender. Oh, so your birthday party went over great. That's good to hear. So I remember you talked about that the last time I streamed, which was like, what, about a week or so ago? Nice, you got Odyssey as a gift. Enjoy Odyssey. It's a great game. I just now finished going through every single world I've been to before. So I'm about ready to start going through the dark side of the moon. So I'm about ready to see some new content after going back and finding every single moon I missed in previous worlds. It's been great so far. I realized though, because when I was streaming that game too, my first playthrough, I played using the Pro Controller, which I'm using for this game. Honestly, it just works way better with the Joy-Cons. It just feels so much more natural. So I started to play with those Joy-Cons, and now I can't go back to the Pro Controller. Once you use Joy-Con, you never go back. Watch it! Oh, that was close. Now you got Splatoon. Nice. How much of the game have you played so far, if you've had a chance to play it? Good, he forgot I existed. Yeah, I've been kind of on and off with 100%ing Odyssey as well there, Spyro. So I don't blame you for, like, putting that on the back burner for right now. Because it can be a long adventure. I've been doing that in between games. Like right now, I'm actually playing through a bit of Sly 3. Because I've been kind of in a Sly Cooper mood. So I've played through Sly 1 a couple years back. And I also finished Sly 2 like about a year ago. So I picked up Sly 3 since I want to play that one next. I like Sly 2 a lot more so far from what I've been playing. But Sly 3 isn't bad. It's just 100% wise I don't think it's nearly as good as the other two games. No clues. It's kind of weird. But then having to go back after you finish a world to do a lot of minor things like time trials, it's kind of disjointed compared to how Sly 2 handled it. Watch it! Dang, Octobrush has more range than you ever think it would. Oh, you just got it for Christmas. Okay, Ember. So that explains why I haven't played it yet. One of the best things I can recommend in this game is, first thing you should probably do, play through the single player. It gets you accustomed to a lot of different weapon types and the controls of the game. Plus, single player in Splatoon 2 is great. Both single player campaigns, Splatoon 1 and 2, are really great. I think Splatoon 2's campaign is just slightly better because of the buried weapons and some of the extra stage designs I thought were pretty cool compared to the first game. Get out of the ink. There you go. Oh, double kill. Okay, sure. I mean, it made sense because he's an arrow spray, but I didn't want that. All right, I gotta jump like now. Probably a bad idea to jump there. Are they still having comm error problems in Mario Kart? Wow, I'm surprised that hasn't been fully fixed yet. Because I remember when I picked up Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at launch, like almost every race was a comm error. You could never stay in a lobby. It was bad. But I've heard they fixed it up after a while. I mean, I played the game months ago, and I don't remember having too many comm errors back then, but it was still kind of disjointed. I'm surprised the comm errors are still kind of there. I don't know what the heck's going on with the paid system. Nintendo's been pushing that date back further and further. We were supposed to be paying for online fall of last year, then they pushed it back to the beginning of 2018, and now they're pushing it even further into 2018, so are they just gonna scrap that idea and then make it free like how it was on the Wii and Wii U, or are they gonna just continue doing the paid method but just implement it near the end of this year? Like, what's going on? It's weird. Yeah, I really wish it actually was a hug icon. Hey, here you go. I'm gonna be idle for a second here. I'm typing something. There you go. This is the closest we have to a hug icon. It's good enough. You get a hug. Although give please. For the subtitle's a little weird. Also, guys, I'm moving. Haven't you seen the map? I'm not going that way. Yeah, it's good you had a good time there Sunday, Spyro. It's always good. Have a good B-Day. Nope. I'm like stuck. Yep. I'm just gonna swim. That's not worth it. This is also the first game I've fought my own teammates, so this is bad. I thought for sure Team Comedy had more people, but if I'm fighting Team Action, that makes me question that, actually. Those umbrella shots are really far. Whoa, okay, he kind of snuck around the corner there. I was not thinking he was there still. Then he moved towards the center of the map. How the heck did he get up there? That was a really good shot. I can't even reach that. Purple and green ain't cool. Yeah, it's a good combo, color combination, I agree. Still can't reach that sprinkler. Okay, there we go. Got it. I just have to jump really high to get it. I didn't even know it was a Swiffer that hit me. I thought it was like the Zapper or something. Like yellow and black. That's a good color combination. This reminds me a lot of the B movie. Because of course it does. Ah, I almost took him out before the shield turned on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they won, but if it's our team, it doesn't really matter. Points just kind of go nowhere. It's a win and a loss. I know that umbrella was see-through from the other side. That was actually a nice touch. Which also doesn't make any sense when you think about it. We're getting there. Probably another like half an hour to an hour, I think, at the most until we get to King. At the rate things are going. Just depends on how many wins and losses we have. So it's not too bad. It's a pretty good pace. Like blue and red. Yeah, also a good color combination. I like that as well. We never see a color combination like that in this game, unfortunately. I think the closest you might get is blue and one of the pinks. Get out of here. I don't want to keep on shooting your head. Okay, good. Thanks, teammate. I needed that. I think I was going to turn around and shoot me as soon as I landed, but teammate took care of it. There we go. I love doing that. Nah, it's a Gatling. I'm pretty much dead if I tried to go head on, but I was hoping I would have slowed him down with the Disruptor. I missed. That guy's flanking from the right. Hey, Spy, I've actually seen a lot of people interested in this Splatfest. For me, it's been the exact opposite. I have heard no one talk about it. I don't think any of my friends have even talked about this one. I think it's been a skip. I mean, I'm personally action, as you can tell, with my yellow ink. I mean, to me, it's just I've seen a lot more action movies that I like compared to comedies. Comedies have always been a hit or a miss. It really depends on the film. But for the most part, I've seen so many good action movies throughout my life. I just say I'm more of an action fan. Although I do like me a good comedy. I'm actually gonna, after this game, I think I'm gonna check my phone to see how many people I know have either played this or going to play it and see if they picked a team, because I don't think there's that many. And I was talking to my friend Matt last night, and he was telling me he's skipping this one because he has no interest. Oh, almost I got him with that. That would have been great. Yeah, that's right. Roll up the area. I'm nowhere near. There we go. That's pretty covered. Pretty sure we won that. Yeah, easily. You know, it's weird. Some lighting, I can see yellow ink. And others, I see orange. Right now, this looks way more orange than yellow. In fact, the only thing that's really looking yellow here is our shirts. I like anime. You know, why wasn't that an option? Dude, that would have been really cool, and only certain people would get it, but... Team anime versus team cartoon. It's pretty much the same thing, but do you like a Japanese show more or an American show more? I think that would have been great. But of course, Nintendo, the missed opportunities. Oh, but okay. I didn't know I was gonna reset now, but sure, I guess that works out. I would have got kicked from the next game no matter what. So it's good I left. Alright, let's go. Let me take a look here and see who picked what team on my friends list, because I don't really think there's many, if any, people picked besides me. Yeah, just me. And I'm on Team Action, so there you go. Team Action definitely wins in my friend circle because I'm the only one who cared. Yeah, I was saying it earlier, but I'll repeat it again. It's just that the themes for this Splatfest in general for Splatoon 2 been a lot weaker than Splatoon 1. I just want to see them do themes that are a lot easier to argue, because a lot of these themes have been really drastically different, and it's not easy to make an argument for some of these, because, like, how do you compare an action film to a comedy film? That's really difficult, because they're not even close to being the same thing. But yeah, that's an argument we can make in this, and a lot of people don't have that interest. Kind of want to see them do more of those themed Splatfests like they did in the first game. Give me another style like Pokemon Red versus Blue, or Autocons versus Decepticons. Autobots versus Decepticons, because I can speak. SpongeBob versus Patrick. Give me those kind of themes. You kind of need that kind of stuff to come back. They gotta do a theme one sometime this year, honestly. They really do. It actually would have been better if he kept the umbrella on. Yeah, we're pushing him in. I'll take out the sniper. Gotcha. And that's why we save our specials. Plus, I get it so quick anyways, it doesn't really matter. Oh, just too slow in the draw. Please don't die. Got two of us jumping here, so that's really risky. I overshot with that too. I also put a beacon up there so someone can easily jump to that point again. Now they're starting to push ahead. Oh my god, every time I jump, I'm getting next to an enemy now. I'm almost better not jumping. In fact, actually, I shouldn't jump because they're pushing into our base. So someone's gonna clean up. Like that. Yeah, we still won even with that push at the end, but that was kind of close. A little too close for comfort, if you ask me. Okay, I didn't know that was a donation incentive for Dark Souls 3, but apparently they're doing a blindfold boss rush real quick. I mean, just playing this game in general is pretty difficult, but doing it without even seeing is pretty interesting. Can't admire their dedication. A lot of these speedrunners have that much dedication. I've seen plenty of blindfold runs. But just seeing those in general always amazes you, because you gotta really know your game, know those sound cues, know how the game works mechanically, and enemy patterns. It takes a lot to know. Do something blindfolded. I mean, that one time I did a blindfold city escape run in Sonic Adventure 2. That took me like an hour. It was not difficult. Not difficult. It was not easy, I should say. It was difficult. I know that game in and out, and that still took me a while. I don't know how he didn't die the first time, but there you go. A little laggy. Well, that didn't work out. Oh, I hate that. Come on. Don't need to do any squid bags. That's just dumb. Come on, almost got you too. Come on. And of course it's a squid bagger. That would have been justified. Gotcha. Oh, I think I got too close. To be fair, when the camera zoomed in next to that box, I was thinking I was farther away and I was, so I'm not too surprised that happened. Still annoying though. Really? How? I know those things shoot quick and kill you fast if you're that close, but I had the shield, and I took plenty of pot shots. I shouldn't have killed that quick. Oh, I thought I hit the X button before getting on the menu. There we go. Easy win. Didn't realize someone was pushing into the base at the end, but since we were doing the same, it kind of balanced out. Getting there. What's that, like 13 more wins? Well, wins. 13 more points. Man, that was 13 more wins. That's what really stuck. One win is just 1 point. But no, it's just like 13 more points. I can see why people in this map have been using the Ink Storm right away, because it makes finding those invisible platforms just that much easier. Oh wow. I just heard so many noises in that area, it's ridiculous. A lot of gunshots, a lot of disrupting, some point sensors going on. There was just a lot. Oh, that was good moving. What the heck? That was the final fling. Literally the last piece of ink. Come on, Splatoon. Would you give me that Mimi sass? Only 3 people and 1 guy. That's bad. Come on. Got him. Okay, good. I almost missed that. What was that? No. No, that didn't work. Ah, that was a lag kill because the vertical fling was like 3 feet to my left. So that shouldn't have killed me. It acted like I was on top of the roller. Okay, that one made sense because I did see the roller whack me in the head, but the other one I'm gonna question. They're really starting to push now, and I don't like this. We were actually getting there. We were getting to a good tied state, and now, not so much. Oh, I was hoping to get away. Carbon rollers is too quick to get away from. Alright, did we win? I don't think we won. Nope, not even close. That's a lot of blue. Oh, cool. What did we get in my shirt, at least? I'll take it. Let me drop out now because I'm not going to have too many games before I get the max. So I'm going to scrub my shirt now, just to make things easier. Where is he? There you are. No, I don't want to order anything. Scrub. Alright, let's get out of here. Go back to my lobby. Was there any pink and purple before? I didn't notice that, Ember. Unless you're just saying more colors you like in the combination. I'm just catching up with chat now because I just seen the tag. Oh, you were talking about that meme sass. Hey, that's what Splatoon does to you. Can't have a Splatfest without comm errors. It's a tradition at this point. Maybe lags. Comedy is just too much. It just lags us out. Because comedy is just full of the memes. I mean, I've seen more of the memes over there than anything else. Not surprised. I have so many dang hiccups today. Oh, they're catching on the mic right now, but I just keep on feeling it. Oh, come on! Stop with the communication errors! I know it's tradition at this point, but... Please, can I get into a game? It's like nobody playing the game right now in comedy. This doesn't make any sense. Just gonna give it a second. Let's try again. This game really stupid. I've never had this many comm errors just kick me out of lobbies before. So that's definitely new. There you go. Being orange and pink. Well, I know I do orange and blue. I'm trying to think what they pair pink with, because they usually have set things they pair colors with. I don't think pink is set with an orange, because they're very similar when it comes to the lighting engine in the game. They'll kind of look the same, so I guess that's why. The only time I remember seeing orange pop up was with a blue. Yeah, I should fish him out. Orange and green? I think there might be. I'm not sure. There's so many different color combinations. I can't remember them all. It's ridiculous to think about, actually. Yeah, I'm good to flank. Got him. Okay, I don't know how that worked, because I don't think it was close enough to reach, but sure. I don't know how I missed all those shots going to the base area. It just didn't work. I got you, Trevor. I was hoping. I got one of them. It's good enough. Somehow it was the one that killed me, which makes no sense. Alright, we still won that, though. How many color combinations do I know in Splatoon? In terms of like the core ones are just in like non-Splatfests. I know they do orange and blue. I think they do green and purple. Let's see what else. Green something else. I know that. Oh, all we need to do is play one more game. Sweet. There's so many I can't remember them all. Those are the only ones that are coming to my mind. See if we can find some. I can find a list of all the colors, but not ones that are paired. Okay, here we go. Now I'm having some. Yeah, I got like a light blue and some kind of orange, a yellow and like a purple, a pink and a light blue, a dark blue and a light blue, which is one of the more redundant ones to have. Oh yeah, I think that is like a pink and an orange, so it does exist. Yeah, there's so many. And when you Splatfest, there's always a different one too, because they color it based on the themes they pick. I mean, why'd they choose like a yellow for action is beyond me, but comedy at least makes a little more sense with that blue. It's following me. Oh, he's not anymore. Okay, good. Thought he was gonna just ink trail over the stuff I already sprayed, which would have been bad. Already starting off with one of those? Seriously? That was a quick stingray. Barely got you. Oof. Yeah, there you go. Oh, come on. Of course, it was a heavy splatling that did it. Okay, that guy's not even trying to aim. He's just kind of doing a little swing with that stingray. He just kind of want to hit whatever's in the path. Yeah, I'm dead. I tried. I mean, we're still pushing ahead. There's a lot of, like, bare spots at our base. Not good to play this game if you have OCD. That was a lot of points that we do miss by having that much of a bare spawn in our base. Yeah, I had a feeling as soon as I seen when I was in the air, one of my teammates died. I'm like, yep, I'm dead. I'm totally dead. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna swim. Barely. Yeah, I was out of ink. Not a good situation. I have no idea who's gonna win this at this rate. It's tied. It is flat out tied when it comes to how it looks on the map. Alright, that just got me like 3 extra points at the end. So let's see. Did we win? It looked very close, but I think blue is more. So I think Comedy might have won. Yep. That hurts. It all depends on where my shirt is, if I'm gonna end it here or not, because I want to at least get one more roulette on my shirt. Because we definitely have King, so we're definitely done getting our Splatfest levels. Oh, I'm nowhere near it. Okay, I don't want to grind for that long. We'll go for one more game. How about that? Because I don't want to end on that kind of a note. That was a close game, but it also felt sour. So we'll do one more. I've been going for about an hour and a half, so I said about maybe 2 hours at the most to get to the max level, and I was right. So that was good. I got... I can't speak. That's good I got right in the estimate. Let me see, where they at in GDQ? They're still setting up for Bloodborne. Wow, that's surprising. You would think they would have had set up. Usually the setups that take the longest on the stage are the more complex ones, which are usually races. I'm just surprised to see that Bloodborne, a normal run, is taking that long to set up. Oh, there goes a teammate. Well, okay. Buddy, Dr. Awesome, do you think you're that conceited? Oh, good. The last map we get is Shifty Station. This is how I want to end it. I want to end our Splatfest adventures on one of the best maps. Seriously, this version of Shifty is so good. I didn't know he was going to go right, so I was a little hesitating. Worth it, though. Just don't want to go the exact same direction a teammate goes, because that's just a waste of time. I say that, and then this guy literally inks my path. Waste of time. Wow, that was weird. All 3 bubbles were in a row. You stream longer? I'm gonna see if I can, but this is gonna be my last thing for Splatoon. I'll probably swap over to something else if I want to stream a little bit longer than this. There we go. Oh, yeah, there. That was triple kill. 3 people at once on me. I had no chance. There you go, got them both. I was thinking I was only gonna get the one who's gonna super jump in. So that worked out. That was a nice blindside attack. Oh, what the heck, Zapper. I should play Sonic. Man, I've played so much Sonic on the stream. It's actually ridiculous. I mean, that's one thing, because I'll bring it up now since you mentioned it. So, for anyone else, it's just like, I know I need to get back at the 06 streams, and I'm thinking sometime this week I'm going to start that back up. I'm just trying to work out a schedule with someone, and then go from there, because I'm going to, from Silver Stories onwards, I have someone join me every stream. Just because it'll make it much easier to get through commentary-wise. Because I can play the game, but it's only so much I can talk about. So, you know, to finish that little incentive for you guys, I'm going to have someone join me for the rest of it. Throw down your booyahs. Wow, that's a lot. I mean a lot of orange. We did it. It was a good game to end the Splatfest on. I'm happy with that. Now, Zero didn't really do much. He probably just inked around whenever he's seen things and avoided enemy contact, because the Zero of everything, did you even do a single thing? Oh, perfect. Well, there you go. The game even wants me to stop playing, because it's like, okay, calm air, get out. Eh, it works for me, because I'm kind of done with Splatfest. I got my max rank, I'm good. Alright, so now, best way we always end these things? Memes. What do we got? I don't know what's with the fork, because that's, okay. Some of these people I'm running into now, the ones I just played the game with, so I don't have any posts. It's a good drawing, I'm just... Context? But I kind of need it. That's a pretty good action drawing. Zero, I also played with you. Okay, you're new. Ever since this game's been out, I've been noticing the quality of these drawings have been getting significantly worse. Okay, that's a good one. I like that Bayonetta. I'll give you a fresh. So good. Looking forward to the Bayonetta 1 and 2 port next month for Switch. Because it'd just be nice to have those games on the go. I've heard apparently Bayonetta 2 got some kind of graphical downgrade, which I didn't know it really needed, but as long as it runs in a constant 60 frames, that'd be fine. Because that's what it tried to do on Wii U, and for the most part it did. Okay then. Someone's salty. Okay, that's actually a pretty good sign. I like that. Also, that's a good Marie. I like Marie. Really? Now I gonna have a Pearl person be a fan of Marina? Alright, now we'll go a little too far with the favorite squid waifu jokes. Come on. Now you kind of knew I was gonna see emojis in this. No thanks. Yeah, so that was pretty alright Splatfest, to be honest. Pretty balanced for the most part. I don't know why that's on the team action side. Because the I'm gay meme is a comedy-related thing, but sure, okay, let's just go with that. Oh yeah, that was a pretty solid Splatfest, I say. Still not one of the better ones, but one of the ones I think I had more enjoyment with, so yeah, that was good.